MRW talking. Colin Kapernick, the controversy in the last few days. For those of you who have not been following it, living under a rock, Colin Kaepernick came on the fire when he refused to stand up for the national anthem. And a lot of people are outraged, mainly because he plays in a sport where about half the audience is white. And whereas in basketball the numbers are in favor to the African American community. I wonder if someone, well, you know what? I shouldn't have the one. Actually, you have the All Black Lives Matter movement with LeBron James, Chris Paul. So, if you took that movement and say if someone in the NFL wanted to start, if they wanted to rock those T-shirts during a press conference, I think it would have been a bigger deal in the NFL. It would have been a bigger deal in the NFL. I truly believe that. Also, too, I think this raises more questions as far as how far should our professional athletes use their platform to speak out against something. How far, right? We say in this country that, when you have a voice, take advantage of it, use it. Others should benefit from it, right? I get it. I mean, they can't donate money to everyone, right? They can't give everyone $1 million or $1,000 or just a lot of money. So what else can they do? They can speak out. They can speak for others who don't have a voice. The injustice, right? When you see injustice, I think for a lot of us, at least in this country, in other countries, and this is not the case where you are expected to speak out, you are expected to shut up, otherwise, you get killed. But in this country, you are expected to speak out against it. In this country, it is easier to do that when you have a position of power, position of power. It's different when you are working, when you're just a typical minimum wage worker, working at a hotel, server, bellman, supervisor. It's, when you think there is a sort of racial injustice, right? I mean, there are channels that you have to go through, and those channels may not be beneficial. They might not do anything. It's a good chance that they don't do anything, right? And so you don't have that voice. You can speak, but you can't speak out loudly. You can't speak out loud enough, right? It doesn't get heard by a lot of people. It gets heard by, 2 or 3 people. Your immediate boss, and then maybe like HR, and that's about it, right? So I think in many ways, when we have these athletes and they come out and they speak, they use that platform and they project out, it is somewhat of a make-up call for all other minorities who don't have a voice, right? Who are afraid of speaking out against racial injustice in fear that they might lose their jobs. I mean, in this country, still for minorities, it is far more difficult for us to obtain employment, and employment that pays well enough to raise a family, right? A lot of jobs out there don't even pay well enough for minorities to raise themselves, let alone a family. So let me know what you guys think. Colin Kaepernick, what do you think about the stance he took as far as not standing, actually? Post your comments and questions below. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. Until next time.